the man who's been in absolutely great form, Nicolas Fernandez, and he'll be looking to continue that for his team, and you can see the confidence oozing in him, and he's leading that team chat, trying to spread the positivity amongst his teammates, and he will be hoping to lead the debutants Youth Club of MANORA to a hat-trick of victories today. He has a big job on his hands today. Alisson Suarez coming back into the team in place of Luis Barreto, and he will be looking to keep the MANORA flag flying high, and as we see Charles Adore Dice for SESA Football Academy, he'll be hoping that his boys can finally pull off some kind of positive result that would have some kind of impact. Even if they win today, they do not come off the bottom spot, but at least they get closer and give themselves a chance of survival. As we see Rocky Felipe Carnivo, the coach for Youth Club of MANORA, he'll be hoping that his boys are losing confidence and can build on the recent results of victory against Big Guns Vasco Sports Club, courtesy a goal from Melisho Kamotio, and a victory against also an informed team then, Velsau Sports and Cultural Club. Nicolas Fernandez putting it past Presti Mascarenas in that game to win 1-0. They've been defensively organized, Youth Club of MANORA, but it's the real creativity up front. Except Nicolas Fernandez, no one's really stepped up in that attacking zone for MANORA. However, a big chance to consolidate their position in the table. Youth Club of MANORA. Joyvin coming back into the team today. He's been an impressive player in that right back position as well for Youth Club of MANORA. Very hard working, constant running up and down that right wing. Not afraid to take players on either. This is Dominic, Vishnu Gosavi, Suraj, back to Ronald. That's a lot of confidence shown from Ronald. This is Dominic, closed down by Arvind just in time and gives away the throw there. Arvind, Vishnu, the header on. Maron Borges there with the header, but not really finding a player. But this is Dominic getting back possession for SESA. This is an Ollie chance, and it was Shijam who was trying to get on the end of it, but Alisson Suarez was up to the mark, but it was already flagged offside there by the assistant referee. Alisson puts it up. This is Jason. Rosilvaz plays it back to Ronald, who's cleared it straight to Eldon Colasso. Arvind Silva, Aniston. He's been another player which has given a lot of stability in that midfield region. This is an early chance. You can see Youth Club of MANORA coming out and attacking the SESA Football Academy team, because they know that if they can get an early lead, it will be a tough job for SESA Football Academy to make their mark today. As we see Shijam coming down the left wing. This is Dominic. Dheeraj to Suraj. To Sandeep. This is a chance now. This is Risbin. Risbin's cross met by Joyvin. This is a chance. Shijam. Again cleared on. Dominic. This has the potential to be quite an attacking encounter. And Dominic Suarez, the captain, hits the post. A valiant effort from the captain. Never giving up on that. We'll see this again. Maran Borges, who plays this ball through. The header comes off Michael. And just about getting his foot ahead of Alison Suarez there, Dominic, but unluckily for him, it hits the top of the post and it goes out for a goal kick. Early chance. Like I said, this has the potential to be an exciting encounter. Sandeep with the clearance. This is Aniston. Beautifully kept in control by Aniston Fernandez. Arvind and Juliston playing a quick 1-2 between themselves. This is Arvind. Given away. This is Shijam. Maran Borges. Sandeep's ball in is not a bad one. The header coming in from Risbin Fernandez this time, but straight to Alison Suarez. That was a well worked move by SESA Football Academy. Very, very well made by Risbin. Any side of Alison, and that could have been dangerous. This is turning out to be quite an interesting start to the match. Both teams not holding back in attack. This is Eldon. Joyvin giving the ball away. This is Shijam. Dominic Roy Suarez somehow falls to Risbin. Now this is Maran Borges. This is Maran. The shot comes in and the first goal of the match. Samir Kashyap has given SESA Football Academy the lead in the very 6th minute of this match. Like I said, this kind of promises to be an exciting attacking encounter, and this has been a very, very good start from SESA Football Academy. It has been capped off by a goal from Samir Kashyap, and that is a wonderful finish, to be honest with you. Where has this been the whole of the tournament? Alison Suarez can only stand and watch as Risbin Fernandez plays that ball to Maran Borges. Beautifully laid off to Samir Kashyap, who's placed it past Alison Suarez. What a start to the game. MANORA have a job on their hands really right now. They have their supporters and the family members as well of the officials in the stands, and right now they'll be kind of shocked as to what they've seen so far, because Youth Club of MANORA were promising with their start, but this is not what they expected. Only 7 minutes into the match now, SESA already lead 1-0. What a big game. This could completely change the complexion of the relegation zone if SESA Football Academy kind of pull off a win today. This is Sandeep. Back to Dinesh. Dinesh has given it back! Very poorly taken there. Very poorly taken by Jason. He did a fantastic job of stripping the ball of Dinesh. He really should have been doing better once he got hold of the ball. He had Sweden also placed beside him, but he chose to go for it himself. But an off-balance Jason, not really troubling goalkeeper Ronald Camilo Gonkar as this ball comes in yet again, and Dinesh with the header. It's a corner kick for MANORA, the first corner of the game. The ball comes in and it's been well defended. We haven't seen much of Nicholas Fernandez yet. It'll be interesting to see how SESA tackle the danger of Nicholas Fernandez today. Whether they go for man marking, they double team on him, or they play a very zonal system with him. That's the man on your screen who scored the goal, Samir Kashyap. What a start he's given SESA Football Academy. Something to build on. They are yet to win in this year's league, and if they have to stay afloat, they have to win a game or two. This is Ronald to take the goal kick. Ronald's long ball flicked on. Joywin with the header. Michael with the clearance. Eldon gets the free kick. Sandeep just bundling into him from the back. Joywin to take this free kick from MANORA. Joywin's long ball, Aniston not getting to it, cleared up by SESA. Aaron Dice's ball forward, headed by Sandeep. This is Aniston now. And the tackle coming in from Vishnu Gosavi. This is Samir Kashyap. Does well in that situation against Aniston, and he wins the free kick. Charles Adar Dice will be happy with the way his team has gone about things in the opening 11 minutes of this game. Rocky Felipe Carnero will be concerned with this lackluster start of his team. They are on a hat-trick of wins. It would be a major booster if they can beat SESA Football Academy today. Aniston fouled there by Samir Kashyap. Dominic's ball forward. This is Risbon. Samir's ball in is not a bad one. Shajam trying to turn around. Eldon does well there. Gives away the throw in there. Eldon Colasso taken quickly by Sandeep. This is Myron Borges, but Michael with the sliding challenge in. And Myron with a very hefty shoulder challenge on Michael Silva. And he's been bundled off the ball by Myron just as Michael was looking to clear it. Just a little too much in that shoulder tackle from Myron Borges. Michael Silva's long ball forward. Dominic Roy Suarez. Handball given by the referee. Aniston to Joyvin. This is Arvind Silva. Arvind's long ball forward. Samir Kashyap. This is Rizban. Good movement, Russell Vaz. Just giving it away there, Russell. This is Eldon Colasso. Aniston. Jason. Looking to turn but not getting it there, Aniston. That's in an offside position there, Samir Kashyap. Eldon will get the ball. Hooks it up forward, Eldon Colasso. Headed on, this is Aniston. Good skill from Aniston to Arvind Silva. This is Nicholas Fernandez. And going on his typical mazy runs, Dominic Roy Suarez ends up fouling his skipper counterpart. Dominic, he had that early chance where he hit the post, but SESA Football Academy have taken the lead through Samir Kashyap's brilliant fanatic finish of Myron Borges' pass. This is Nicholas Fernandez with the free kick. Headed on, Arvind to Nicholas again. Nicholas's ball in, not the greatest one. Russell Vaz. This is Dominic. Samir Kashyap. Myron Borges to Dominic yet again. Not quite getting there. This is Vishnu Gosavi who's going to take the throw in for SESA Football Academy. He's had a good start to the game, Myron Borges. He's been at the heart of all the SESA Football Academy attacks. This is Joyvin Carnero, Rizban Fernandez. Joyvin left frustrated, but you could see why the referee gave away a foul that was well shielded by Rizban Fernandez. Quite rightly a free kick given SESA Football Academy's way. Shajam calls in a free kick and well defended there by Aaron Dice. This is Eldon Colasso. Eldon's long ball forward. This is Vishnu Gosavi. Hooks it up forward, doesn't find a fellow teammate. The exciting start that we had to this game has kind of died down after SESA Football Academy took the lead. SESA quite content on holding on to this lead right now. But if that man, Nicholas Fernandez, gets in his stride, he'll be a difficult man to stop, and this lead could be threatened by Nicholas Fernandez's quality as he takes this corner, which is a poor one in the end. This is Aniston Fernandez. It's deflected over the goal of Ronald Camilo. It was a decent effort. It's always a tough one for the goalie to follow that till the end. That was very, very close. Another corner comes in. Still not finding his range, Nicholas Fernandez. Another throw in for Youth Club of Manora. This is Eldon Joivin. Cleared up by Dinesh. Joivin. This is Joivin again. Aniston. Not quite being able to thread it through. However, this is Juliston. Nicholas Fernandez now up against Vishnu Gosavi, gets the cross in. Cleared forward. This is Arvind Silva. This is a chance, and that is the equalizer. Sweden Barbosa has equalized for Youth Club of Manora, and this game is equal again. And just like that, Arvind Silva with the cross. Jason failing to get it under control, but Sweden Barbosa, like a typical forward, like a poacher's goal, bounces on the loose ball and slots it before any defender can get to it, and Sweden Barbosa has restored parity for Youth Club of Manora. And you can see the joy and the relief on those Manora players who were quite shocked as to what they had seen early on from SESA Football Academy. And yet again, SESA Football Academy conceding a goal, and this is Youth Club of Manora on the charge. They'll be happy that this goal was conjured without the greatness of Nicholas Fernandez. It just goes to show that they're not just dependent on one player. Youth Club of Manora, they're growing as a team, they're growing as a unit, and they have the character to come back. This is Jason. The corner comes in, and there was a chance for another header from Eldon. This is Nicholas, gives the ball away. One back by Aaron Ties. This is Nicholas Fernandez. Very ambitious there from Nicholas. But he's won another corner for his team. This is Jason. Jason's ball in. No one really attacking that. This is Shijam. Aaron Dice being stripped off the ball, but this is Risban Fernandez again. Similar position, counter attack from SESA Football Academy. Risban Fernandez on the ball, gives it away very cheaply there. This is Aniston. Nicholas Fernandez. Aniston again, skips past the first challenge. And this is a chance. Eldon Colosso! What a turnaround! And the typical Cristiano Ronaldo celebration. Eldon Colosso has opened his account for this year's league in a brilliant move from Manora, as Aniston Fernandez skips past the challenges, plays it through Jason Barbosa first time on to Eldon Colosso, and that is a brilliant finish from Eldon. What a way to open your account. But you've got to give credit to Jason Barbosa for putting it through, and Aniston Fernandez for conjuring up this beautiful piece of attack. Eldon Colosso has turned this around for Manora. 22.5 minutes on. It's Manora 2, SESA Football Academy 1 in what looks like Lights out for the men in white, who started off on a brilliant note, but Youth Club of MANORA mean business right now, and they are on their way to registering a hat-trick of victories, but still a long way to go. I did say that this promises to be an exciting attacking encounter, and this is turning out to be quite entertaining as the ball comes in, but Alison Suarez quite alert on that occasion. This is Michael Silva, Irvin Silva, back to the goalkeeper, and Eldon Colasso has given away a handball. He's quite surprised on that. He doesn't think that that was a handball. This is Dinesh switching wings. Vishnu Gosavi easily intercepted by Aaron Dice. Aaron's ball forward, not quite finding the mark. SESA Football Academy are in real trouble right now. This is Dominic. One back by Arvin Silva. This is Aniston Fernandez. Aniston's ball forward. This could be three. What a save that is! Aniston and Eldon cannot believe that Youth Club of MANORA haven't got their third goal. Brilliant play from Aniston again, and Eldon almost certain that he scored. But what a save that is from Ronald Camilo. Absolutely sensational reactions at its very best. This is Joliston Rebello. The shot comes in yet again, but has been flagged offside. What a chance. What an incredible chance that is. There's Jason Barbosa on the ground. He's had a good impact on this game, but I'll be hoping that he can continue, because he's forming a formidable partnership with Aniston and Eldon right now. This is that run from Aniston which led to that second goal. Eldon Colasso taking it brilliantly. That's a brilliant finish from Eldon. Literally no chance for Ronald to do anything about that. This is Maron Borges. Russell puts it forward to Myron. This is Myron Borges with the shot, but Michael Silva in the way deflects it out. This is a corner now for SESA Football Academy. The long ball comes in from the corner, a curler, but Dheeraj goes down on the ground, and that's a bad one. You can see that the side of his thighs have opened up. It's a bad cut. You can see that's a bad fall, and it's never a pretty sight to see that happen. That's gonna burn for a few days now, if not weeks. That's one of the typical footballer injuries that you kind of have, as Jay Williamson has come on in place of Jason Barbosa. Jason not being able to continue on the field. There is some kind of confusion as what a time for Jay Williamson to come on for Youth Club of MANORA. With MANORA on the rampage against a SESA Football Academy team which are looking down and out, and they have that occasional spark on the counter attacks, but we haven't seen much from Nicholas Fernandez today, which is both a positive and a negative. On the positive, and why I say that is as positive, is because Nicholas Fernandez, everyone thought that this would be a one-man show of Nicholas Fernandez, but he's been kept quiet by the SESA Football Academy teams, and Youth Club of MANORA, especially with Aniston, Jason Barbosa and Eldon Colasso, have absolutely murdered this team so far. Could have been 3-1 if not for an absolute stunning save from Ronald Camilo. This is Eldon again. What a day today for Jay to get back his confidence and get on the score sheet. SESA Football Academy, a team looking down the barrel. This is Russell Vaz giving the ball away. Jay stripped off the ball yet again. This is Samir. Rizban Fernandez plays it back to Vishnu. This is Ronald. Vishnu Gosavi can't keep that in. Takes the throw in. Juliston. This is Nicholas. Wins another throw in. Vishnu giving away the throw in. This is Juliston again. Nicholas. This is Joivin Carnero. Sweden just trying to get it under control and play it, but not quite working out for him. This is Suraj. Dheeraj. Sandeep. This is Maran Borges, but Jay wins it back from MANORA. This is Aniston. Nicholas Fernandez. This is Aaron Dias. Michael Silva. Shijam, but Joivin strips him off the ball, but does so illegally and gives away the foul. Just showing his studs there, Joivin Carnero. This is Sandeep to take this free kick. Sandeep's ball in, and it's headed on by Aaron Dice. This is Russell Vaz. This is Vishnu Gosavi. Aaron Dice does well, but Rizban Fernandez will be disappointed with that effort, and it's a goal kick for Alison Suarez for Youth Club of MANORA. Allison's long goal kick, not a great one, not even close to one of his teammates. This is Sandeep. SESA Football Academy will look to rally back into this game. They had a brilliant start, but it's been absolutely Sensational the way Manora have come back. That's the spirit that they've been playing with, Youth Club of Manora. They'll be heading up in the table with 13 points if they win this match into their last game against Churchill Brothers. This would guarantee them safety in this year's league, and they will continue in next year's league as well. This is Dominic Suarez now moving forward. Dominic plays it to Shajam. Shajam with the shot. That was going out of goal, but Alison Suarez didn't want to take any risk on that as Joyvin clears that out, and this is a throw-in for SESA Football Academy. This is Myron Borges, and that is a penalty given away by Michael Silva on Myron Borges. As Myron Borges on the turn takes it, quite rightly given away a penalty. Michael Silva just catching Myron Borges on the heels, and I think that's a brilliant decision by Deepraj Sangelkar. Quite rightly a penalty given. What a chance for SESA Football Academy to restore parity in the 35th minute. And this game, like I said, is an attacking one. It is not ceasing to amaze us, and this is Suraj who stepped up to take this penalty, the experienced defender. Suraj against Allison, and Suraj has knocked it in off the post. 35 minutes on the clock. Charles Ador Dice's men have restored parity through Suraj, and it is SESA Football Academy 2, Youth Club of Manora 2. No penalty given away by Michael Silva on Myron Borges, and Suraj stepped up, being the most experienced player in the team, and this right now promises to be a thriller. But what a soft penalty to give away in the context of the game for Youth Club of Manora. They have been completely dominating proceedings, but out of nowhere, quite against the run of play, SESA Football Academy have pulled a goal back. I did say that they have that occasional magical counter-attack in them, and this is Shajam, and what a chance! Lisbon Fernandez has somehow lobbed it over Alison Suarez, and this is SESA Football Academy's chance to turn it around, and they have turned it around against Youth Club of Manora. He had no idea that that would go in, Risbon Fernandez, but suddenly some luck for SESA Football Academy, and Alison Suarez can't believe that that has gone over his head as a brilliant ball played in by Shajam, and it's a really funny goal in the end from Risbon Fernandez, but a goal is a goal, and Risbon Fernandez will take anything right now, and SESA Football Academy will take anything right now. What a match this is turning out to be. Alan Colasso, he must be ruining that missed opportunity. You can't say that's a missed opportunity, because that was an outstanding save from Ronald. So due credit to him for keeping his team in the game. Boy, we've had 5 goals in 37 minutes. We had 6 goals in the game between Dempo and Sporting Club de Goa. This is not far away from that. This is Sweden to Aniston. Does so well there, Aniston Fernandez. He's getting the better of Russell Vaz. Aaron Dice does well on that. This is Joliston Arvind Silva. Joliston Rebello. Arvind Silva, but Nicholas Fernandez cannot keep that in. Michael Silva just helping Alison Suarez, getting his laces tied up. But what a roller coaster match this has been. SESA Football Academy taking the lead in the very 4th minute of this game. Youth Club of MANORA comes back extremely strongly. They turn it around. They score goals through Sweden Barbosa and Eldon Colasso. That made it 2-1. Then Eldon Colasso had a chance to make it 3-1, but Ronald Camilo with an absolutely stunning save. And then within the space of 1 minute, SESA Football Academy got a penalty. Suraj came up and scored that, and then in the very next minute, in the next 30 seconds, SESA strips Youth Club of MANORA off the ball, and Shajam with the left-footed cross on the counter-attack gets the ball to Risbin, who gets a lucky touch, but more importantly it lobs over Alison Suarez and gives SESA Football Academy a 3-2 lead. And it's the 40th minute mark, and Choivin will not get to that. What a turnaround this has been. How many roller coaster moments do we have left in this match? Can Youth Club of MANORA turn it around now? This is Sandeep's throw. It's a long one. Tries to release Risbin Fernandez, but Aaron Dice with the clearance. This is Arvind Silva. Aniston. Aaron Dice. Alison Suarez's clearance. There's been some confusion in that defensive half of Youth Club of MANORA today, with Michael Silva and Aaron Dice not performing to the best of their abilities, especially Michael, who's coming back after quite a few games. He's been slightly off pace, and again there on that occasion he's just lunging into that challenge against Myron Borges, who's really got the better of Michael Silva today. This is Vishnu Gosavi. Myron again. Risbin Fernandez. Myron is very nicely using those pockets of spaces, as we see Michael and Aaron just stepping back, and there's a certain gap in that midfield between Aaron, Michael and Aniston and Arvind. This is Julistin Rebello. This is Jay. Jay down the left wing, up against Suraj. Suraj with the tackle in. This is Aniston. Arvind Silva. Julistin Rebello, but sliding into the challenge, Vishnu Gosavi. This is Dominic Roy Suarez. And a foul given away, and Risbin Fernandez Arvind Silva gets the yellow card, and no complaints at all this time from the midfielder. Looks of concern on that bench now for Youth Club of MANORA, and what was turning out to be a perfect encounter has completely turned around for the men in red and Rocky Felipe Carneiro will be concerned with how things have shaped up in the last 10 minutes or so. This is Sandeep now taking the throw in. Eldon Colasso there. Sandeep's throw in, but headed on by Aaron. Sandeep's header back in. This is Aaron Dice. Jay Williamson looking for options. Jay just losing his footing there, Nicholas, but luckily for him, Juliston gets the ball. Arvind stripped off the ball by Maron Borges. Maron with the shot, but Alison Suarez is behind that. Collects that ball quite safely and shoots it up. Sandeep with the header. This is Joivin. Sandeep's clearance. Another throw in for Youth Club of MANORA. This is Aniston and Jay using his hands to push off Suraj in that situation. Frustration from Jay. He needs that goal to get back into form. He needs confidence in what was looking like a good time to come on has required him to take initiative and use it to get his team back into this game. And this is Eldon Colasso who wins the foul. Shujam there holding his eye. I wonder what's happened there in that situation. There's not much in that really. Shujam goes to ground. No harm done. It is a free kick for Youth Club of MANORA. And the assistant referee has shown 3 minutes of additional time. The end of regulation time in this first half. SESA Football Academy will be looking to take this 1-goal lead into the half, and Charles Ettore-Thijs can restructure his men in the second half to control the barrage of goals happening right now and plug in the loopholes at the back. This is Dominic Roy Suarez now. Dominic playing it wide to Sandeep. This is Shujam providing width to Sandeep, and he puts it back in. Russell Vaz stripped off the ball by Arvind Silva. This is Aniston. He's been in good form in this match, and Aniston's ball forward is not the greatest one as this is cleared forward. Alison Suarez will get to it. This is Michael Silva. And Sandeep wins the throw-in. Sandeep's long throw-in, but the header from Risban Fernandez only finding Michael Silva at the back. This is Alison Suarez. Headed on. This is Dominic. Maron Borges Dominican chase, but Juliston will get there first as well in that situation. This is Juliston Rebello, Arvind Silva. Arvind plays it to Joyvin. Joyvin plays it wide. This is Eldon Colasso now. And Sweden Barbosa will not get to that. This is Ronald with the clearance. Falls straight to Shajam. Sandeep's clearance will fall straight to Aaron Dice. They're almost towards the end of this first half. This is Joliston Rebello. This is Joliston marching forward. Joliston's ball in. This is Jay. Almost got there to Jay, but well defended. And the referee will get this first half to an end in what has been an absolutely entertaining half for the neutral, but it's been heart-wrenching for the two teams involved. SESA Football Academy taking the lead early on against Youth Club of Manora, who came back strongly to lead 2-1 after goals from Sweden Barbosa and Eldon Colasso got them back into the game and turned it around after SESA Football Academy had taken the lead through Samir Kashyap, but then in a matter of just a minute, SESA Football Academy through Suraj and Rizban Fernandez turns it around once more. As a result of that, the halftime score from the Duler Stadium, it is SESA Football Academy 3, Youth Club of Manora 2. game this is turning out to be, or rather will turn out to be, because this is almost a decider of fortunes for both these teams, headed out right now, led by the referees. I'm sure to see Filippo Dogbu at some point of time in this match, but this is tempo which gets us on the way, and Perez sends in a good ball. That is not a bad one, and corner taken quickly and short. Myron Fernandez's ball. This is dangerous, and Sporting Club de Goal on the way. Melroy collecting it on top of the box. Perez's ball, and this is Uttam Rai through. Believe it or not, Uttam Rai has scored the goal. What a match we have on our hands! And what have we got here? Is that a penalty given? This is Uttam Rai against Ozin Silva, and Uttam Rai has slotted it past Ozin Silva. Uttam Rai's run, he does get to it. Uttam Rai puts it in. This is a dangerous one, and that is the third goal for Tempo Sports Club. This is a chance yet again. Uttam Rai! This is unbelievable right now. That is a penalty. This is Kunal Kundaikar, and he's rattled the post. And that is a free kick. Gaurav Kankonkar with the shot. This is a chance. It's 4-3. Joel Colasso. Norton's ball in. Marcus with the header. This is Philip, and Dogbu has missed a sitter. Ariston, but falls straight to Gaurav Kankonkar with the shot. What a stunner that is. I am at a loss for words. There is the final whistle. As the referees lead both the teams out, the referees for today: Prasad Surlakar, Mariano Rubello, Akash Telgu, and fourth official Sunil Nanodkar. And the referee blows the whistle, plays it back to Janio. This is Siddharth. Siddharth Shirodkar has opened the scoring. Akash puts a very dangerous ball back actually for Janio, who could have done better, but he misses out, and Siddharth Shirodkar, what a finish that is! This is Nixon Castagna. We haven't seen much from him. However, this is a great ball forward. The flag has stayed down. This is Kwame Jr. and this should be 2-0. Siddharth Shirodkar with a quick fire brace within 11 minutes of this match. Especially when you have the talent like Siddharth Shirodkar. This is Kwame Jr. What a block that is. This is Lloyd Cardozo. Lloyd Cardozo's shot is not a bad one. This is a chance. Comes in, and the referee's whistle as the halftime score is Collingwood Association 2, Tangent Footballers 1. To Liston. Liston's ball forward, and the volley comes in. What has happened there? Has volleyed Tangent Footballers right back into this game within the first 2 minutes of the second half. Fine, this is Lloyd Cardozo. Nixon slides in and gives the foul away. Not very happy with that decision from the referee. This is Siddharth Kundaikar. Now this is Shirodkar. Siddharth Shirodkar, and that is the third goal from Siddharth Kundaikar. What a goal! What a finish! And look at that technique. He does well to get past one, gets past two, puts in the cross, drives in, Gonkar! Deflected onto the post. This is Kwame Jr. Kwame Jr. What a save that is from Preston Rego. And you can see the frustration from Dominic Fernandez. Lays it off to Daryl. This is Siddharth Shirokar. What a heroic save that is! This is Civil Ties gets ahead. Joyson Konkar fouled by Jujat Terang, and he'll get the yellow card there, Jujat Terang. And that is the final whistle from Prasad Surlakar. Full-time score from the Diller Stadium. It is Kalingut Association 3, Panjim Footballers 2. As the referees walk in, leading the teams out. The referees for today: David Rubello, Mayank Pandey, Samir Narona, and fourth official Devraj Tari. And the referee blows the whistle for Garden Angel. And this is a ball through, which is through. This is Beniston Barreto! Yes! Shocked Salgaonkar Football Club! Would you believe it? And Salgaonkar Football Club, believe it or not, they are behind against Garden Angel Sports Club. Selvin's ball in, looking for Murin, but headed out. And the shot comes in from Pratmesh, and the save comes in, and looking for a penalty kick, and it's been given. This is Stephen's ball. It's not a bad one. Murin with the shot. Ratish gets down quickly to his first post and makes the save. It was a powerful attempt. Selvin's ball in is a good one. It is Stefan Di Costa. They've got Salgaonkar Football Club right back into this game. Pratmesh. Beautiful ball forward from Selvin, looking for Stephen, but earns him a yellow card. Gets past the first challenge, powers past Saish Madan, plays it through for Maven Sean Tice. His ball in is a dangerous one, and it is a second goal! Or is it? It's offside given. Maven's ball comes in. Please tell me how that is offside. That is why that is called offside. That is a great decision by the referee. The first half comes to an end. Half-time score right now, it's Salgaonkar Football Club 1, Garden Angel Sports Club 1. Counter-attacking threat, Jovial Dice skips past Pratmesh. This is Jovial. Peniston again. Peniston Barreto! What a player! Peniston Barreto is absolutely on fire! And this is Selvin Miranda, through one goal, and he's missed it! Stefan, and that is a beautiful ball through. This could be the hat-trick. Peniston Barreto! It's been an absolutely magnificent performance from Peniston Barreto! This is Peniston Barreto again, up against Daniel Gomez. It's been a fight, and he'll win the foul this time around. Beniston Barreto over, and he receives the yellow card quite rightly. Believe it or not, at the end of full time, Garden Angel Sports Club 3, Salgaonkar Football Club 1. As the referee walks in, with both the teams looking for a victory today. Both the teams are ready right now, with Devnath Mondal and Presley Mascarenas, the captains, the goalkeepers of their respective teams. Prasad Surlakar blows the whistle, and that's a beautiful ball through, isn't it? It's in the box, and the first save from Presley Mascarenas. And these Well, our youngsters, and has he given a penalty? What happened in the box is important, and we won't see it in this replay. Kane Fernandez looked quite in an offside position. Churchill Club 2, Churchill Brothers Sports Club 2. What an important point that is. As Youth Club of MANORA start proceedings for the second half, this is Arvind Silva. It's been an attacking display today from Youth Club of MANORA, something which has not been the case in other matches. SESA Football Academy playing the MANORA kind of way on the counter-attack, as we've seen MANORA do that and throughout the tournament, but it's paying rich dividends as of now for SESA Football Academy. And this is Aniston, Arvind Silva. Aniston has been quite brilliant today, creating and being the engine of that team. And another get away from Nicholas Fernandez as he fails to receive that ball. Jay gives away the foul on Dominic. Russell Vaz. This is Dinesh. Russell stripped off the ball. This is Nicholas Fernandez now. This is his chance. Puts the ball in. Another poor delivery, really. He really should be doing much better than that in that situation. We've seen much better from him in those situations. But MANORA has promised so much throughout this tournament. A new team, having played in the third, second and first divisions over the past few years. And there is a flick on from Nicholas. Jay heads it on to Nicholas. This is Nicholas's chance up against Suraj. He gives it away very cheaply. It's been a very, very lackluster performance from the captain today, as Joyvin strips of SESA off the ball, as Dominic thinks that it's a throw-in for him, but it's MANORA's way. This is Nicholas to Sweden. Barbosa in the box. Sweden takes the shot, and Ronald Camilo straight into his hands. But I was saying that MANORA, with the help of President Shrikant Sawant, Anthony Barbosa, Remy Barbosa and Media Officer Raymond Mendes, along with club beneficiaries Al-Masa Group, Proxel Group, Alexia, Reginald, Lorenzo, they've put up a formidable team in this year's league, because a new team coming into the league in the very last moment, they have really strung together some good performances, and you can see that there's a lot of talent from where they come from, but they've not really been consistent and have been a little inexperienced in their ways forward. This is Joyvin's typical run forward. This is Nicholas now. This is his chance. Nicholas Fernandez again plays it back. Aniston, he gets it back from Nicholas. This is Aniston. Sweden Barbosa, Nicholas again. Samir Kashyap strips the ball off Nicholas and does well again. The captain not in his elements today. Youth Club of MANORA coming from the village of Raya. They have a lot of support, and there was a lot of buzz created in their village when they got to know that this team was going to play in the Goa Professional League. They got blessed by Conceição de Silva, Father Conceição de Silva, who's the parish priest of MANORA and the Church of Raya, but unfortunately, just after blessing this team in red, they've had the misfortune of losing Father Conceição de Silva to a heart attack, and we had a minute's silence as well in the beginning of the tournament, but his blessings are definitely working for these boys, and his blessings will be looking on for the likes of these boys to make a comeback today against SESA Football Academy, because they are down 3-2 against the team which is lying right down at the bottom. This is Shajam, stripped off the ball from Michael. This is Arvind Silva now. This is Nicholas Fernandez's ball forward, and is not a bad one. That is the first bit of quality that we've seen from Nicholas. Jay gets it. This is Aniston. Eldon Colasso. Eldon dribbling his way past, but stripped off the ball there, and this is Aniston again. Does well, Aniston. Beautiful work from Aniston Fernandez, but Ronald Camilo with a sharp save at his first post. And you can see Russell Vaz coming off, and Cayetan Fernandez coming on, the experienced Cayetan Fernandez coming on for SESA Football Academy. This will definitely give more stability and experience in that midfield region for the men in white. And we see another substitution being done by Youth Club of Manora, and it will be Nicholas Fernandez, the captain, who's being taken off, and Jenitan Bosco de Silva makes his first appearance of this year's league, and the lackluster performance of Nicholas Fernandez for the first time in the tournament. He has been taken off, and quite rightly so, by Rocky Felipe Carnero. Cleared on by Dinesh. A throw in for Manora. This is Jervin. Aniston. Aniston does well yet again, but just at the last moment getting the ball off. This is Dominic. Has it clear and wins the throw in there. Risbin Fernandez. This is SESA Football Academy on the charge with Myron Borges. Down the left wing against Aaron Dice. He does well. Myron Borges with the cross in, but not being able to pull that back in for Samir Kashyap. Eldon Colasso. This is Joyvin taking the throw in from MANORA. Aniston to Joyvin. The clearance comes in from Sandeep. Aniston up against Rizban Fernandez. Aniston does well, but stripped off the ball there by Shajam. Leaves it behind from Maron Borges, but he cannot get that in his stride, and this is Aaron Dice now. This is Julistin. Arvind Silva. Michael Silva. Long header coming from Jay. Ronald Camilo will take this goal kick. Ronald's long kick met by Julistin, but this is another chance, but Michael Silva does well. Plays it back to Alison Suarez. This is Aniston. Brilliant skill. He's been quite brilliant today in the middle of the park. Aniston Fernandez. Now this is Jenitin. Jenitin's ball in. This is Eldon Colasso with the shot blocked off. This is Samir Kashyap. It's a good ball forward from Rizban Fernandez. The idea was right to find Shajam, but not the pass. It was not too accurate with Michael Silva. I'm going to take this throw in as we see Samir Kashyap on the ground. And some medical attention being called upon by SESA Football Academy. Joyvin will get us underway again after a short injury break. This is Joyvin Carnero. Takes the throw in. Sandeep's clearance. Maron Borges. He's been a live wire up front today for SESA Football Academy. This is Sweden. Back to Joyvin. Joyvin cutting in. Tries to spread it out with his outstep, but not succeeding in that. This is Kaitan Fernandez. There's the experience. This is Rizban Fernandez. He chips it, but this time Alison Suarez just got back in time. Rizban trying to be cheeky again. Dinesh's header. Header 1. Dinesh and Sandeep with the clearance. This is Maron Borges giving it away on that occasion. Jenitin not getting it, but Vishnu Gosavi picks it up for SESA. This is Vishnu. Vishnu's ball. It's the side netting of Alison Suarez's goal. A substitute being made, and Samir Kashyap goes off as Kunal Salgaonkar comes in for SESA Football Academy. The goal scorer for the first goal of SESA Football Academy today, Samir Kashyap, who got us underway today with a brilliant finish against Kunal Salgaonkar. Do more of the same and make this game safe for SESA Football Academy. Shajam shot. You would need 3 goals to keep that on target from Shajam. way off target there. Allison's long ball. Header won by Sandeep. This is Kaitan Fernandez. Vishnu Gosavi. Dominic. Joe Liston wins the header. This is Vishnu. Kaitan Fernandez. Dominic. Michael with the clearance. This is Jeniton. Not getting there again. Jay. Suraj getting there ahead of him. Kaitan just ends up fouling Sweden Barbosa there. This is Arvind Silva. Back to Joyvin. This is Eldon Colasso. And a lot of frustration shown there by Joyvin, and that will get him a yellow card. He has to be careful in that situation. And Joyvin gets the yellow card, and a lot of anger shown from the staff members of the Youth Club of MANORA bench. You can see that frustration right now. Joyvin gets the yellow card. He has to keep his calm. This is Jay, and he wins the free kick there, Jay Williamson. Again, Rocky Felipe Carnero. We've seen him get a red card before this, and he has to keep his calm, otherwise he will be sent off again into the dressing room. This is Aniston standing over the ball. Can Youth Club of MANORA restore parity? Can Jay open his... Jay! But Dinesh on hand. Clears that out for a corner kick for MANORA. Another set piece opportunity for Youth Club of MANORA. And we know the danger that the big men like Michael Silva, Jay Williamson possess in the box. As Sweden Barbosa's ball comes in, Jay with the header, and that will not go out because Eldon Colasso has done brilliantly to keep that in. Arvind Silva's ball, and Ronald does well to collect that as Michael Silva tries to get on the end of it, but Ronald gets the free kick. This is Ronald. The long ball coming forward from Ronald. Sandeep's clearance. Now this is Maron Borges. Does well, and Aaron Dice will put it out for a throw-in. He's worked tirelessly today, Myron Borges. 27 minutes left for Youth Club of MANORA to get back into this match. The long throw in from Sandeep. Michael Silva clears it, and Eldon Colasso fails to keep it in. Free kick for MANORA. Rizwan Fernandez is being taken off, and Stephen Colasso is the man coming on for Rizwan. Getting a little bit of physicality into that midfield region. Charles Ador ties with Stephen Colasso. The flicked on header, not quite finding, and you can see the frustration. Suddenly Manora look out of sorts with their attacks breaking down. We don't see those runs happening anymore from Eldon Colasso, Sweden Barbosa and Aniston Fernandez in what looked like a supreme attacking outfit, but it's completely changed that now. But this is Cheniton. Can he keep it in? He cannot keep that in. It's a poor ball in the end. This is Vishnu. Kaitan Fernandez, Dominic, Sandeep S. Driving forward. This is Shujam loses the ball out to Joywin Aniston. This is Eldon with some space to work with. Eldon Colasso. This is Jay. Jay puts the ball in. It was a very dangerous deflection from Suraj, which Ronald does well to get down to his left very late, but more importantly he keeps it out of goal as Jay tries to cross that in. Not quite happening for him at the moment, the big man. This is Chulistin. Jeniton. Sweden Barbosa. Sweden winning the free kick there. Kaitan Fernandez giving away the free kick. Aniston Fernandez standing over the ball. And Jay Williamson has been taken off for Hanslem Furtado.
Final substitution for Youth Club of Manora. This number 27.
Jay taken off again, having a frustrating afternoon out there in the middle. Hanslem Furtado has been given an opportunity to change things up for Youth Club of Manora. This is Arvind Silva giving the ball away to Maron Borges. He will not be a happy man, Jay, with his performances today afternoon, and more so coming on as a substitute and being substituted again in the 67th minute is not a good sign, really. He must be not really happening. This is a chance for Manora, and what a brilliant save that is again from Ronald Camillo. We'll just wait and watch if that is a save or has it come off the bar, but what an opportunity again for Manora. This is Joyvin Carnero. This is Sweden Barbosa. I wonder what must be going through the head of Jay right now, because it's not very often that you see the likes of a player being substituted after being got on as a substitute. Rocky Felipe Carnero thinking otherwise, but this is a free kick now for Manora, and Hanslem Furtado has a chance to show what he's made of, as Eldon Colasso was again at the end of it in another Suraj deflection. Hits the post. That's not a save from Ronald Camillo, it's the post which saves Suraj from scoring that own goal. And then Hanslem Furtado on the rebound, probably should have scored but fails to do so. Aniston's ball forward, but not the greatest one. Marlon Borges gets a yellow card now. There you see Marlon Borges getting too close for comfort, and Aniston Fernandez just clipping away at those ankles. He gets the yellow card from the referee. The long ball played forward. Not quite finding his range there on this occasion, Ronald Camillo. This is Aaron Dice. Joe Liston will not keep that in. It's gone out for a throw-in. This is Vishnu. Kunal Salgaonkar. Aaron with the tackle in. Kayetan looking for Kunal. Does well Dominic. Played out wide to Shajam. But Joyvin with the block over there. It's gone out for a throw-in for SESA Football Academy. The clock is ticking, and it's ticking away towards SESA Football Academy's first victory in this year's league. And that's a fantastic acrobatic effort from Kunal Salgaonkar. Not a bad effort. Didn't catch it quite cleanly as he would like to, but what an effort. This is Jenitin. Plays fit forward. This is Joyvin. Aniston, Neldon, everyone flooding forward. This is Sweden Barbosa. Aniston not quite getting there. Just running away casually. Michael Silva this time getting the yellow card from Deepraj Sanghilkar, as Marlon Borges bears the brunt of that from Michael Silva. We'll see this again, very casual. Over there Aniston in his running. Stephen Colasso reached there ahead of him, and Michael Silva bringing Marlon Borges down. And the referee has shown the players their way to the dugout for the second and final cooling break as we head almost into the last quarter of the game, with SESA Football Academy leading MANORA 3-2. We've not seen any goals in the second half, but it was an action-packed first half where we saw all the 5 goals coming. But we might see an exciting last quarter of the game, with Youth Club of MANORA pressing for an equalizer, whereas SESA Football Academy will be looking to hold on to this lead for the first victory of this year's league, Selval Goa Professional League. And this is Dinesh who's going to take the free kick for SESA Football Academy. Dinesh's ball forward. Jenitin will try to keep it in. He does so. Jenitin on his left foot. Finds Sweden. This is Arvind. Does well. Sweden plays it back to Jenitin. Sweden loses out. This is Kaitan Fernandez, and he's brought down by Sweden. This is Dominic Suarez, Kaitan Fernandez, and got down there by Sweden Barbosa. This is Suraj. Suraj's long ball forward. Kunal's ball is not a bad one. And safety first from Juliston. Puts it out for a corner kick. Stephen Colasso was hovering down his neck, and another corner for SESA Football Academy. Shajam will head over to take this corner. Shajam curls it in. Not a bad one at all. Sandeep with the shot but not connecting properly. This is Sweden retaining possession. This is Chenitin. Chenitin gets the foul. It was funny to see the reactions of the players on that occasion. Very close to the on ground mic. This is Choivin, does well. Dominic Shajam. This is Kunal Selkakar up against Aaron Tice. Kunal's ball in, not quite finding the preferred destination. This is Choivin again. This is Arvind Silva. Michael Silva does well on that occasion. Michael puts it forward. Hanslom's flick on, and it's gone straight to Ronald Camillo. Ronald's long kick taken on by Joivin. Man Borges is very surprised that the foul has gone against him there. I wonder what really was wrong that Maron did on that occasion, that the foul went against him. Quite strange sometimes, the free kicks that are given against players. The referees are only humans, aren't they? We all make mistakes, and you've got to give credit to them. This is a great ball! Eldon Colasso should have kept that on target, at least tested the likes of Ronald Camillo. That was a great cross in from Aniston Fernandez with the ball in, looking for Eldon, finding him, who just doesn't find a player in the box. He tries to be selfless and pass it on, head it on, but he really should have gone for goal on that occasion. This is Aaron Dice. Stephen. Michael Silva chests it down. Alison Suarez. This is Arvind Silva. Michael. Michael wins the throw in for Manora. Joyvin takes the throw quickly. This is Joyvin. Almost gives it away, and he does give it away. This is Maron Borges now again. Stephen Colasso with a poor effort, looking for the run of Kunal Selgaonkar, not quite getting that. This is Alison Suarez. Dominic. This is Shujam driving in. Stephen Colasso. What can Stephen do here? He's closed down, took too much of time on that. Is the opportunity gone? This is Hanslim. Joe Liston. Aniston heading it back. This is Joyvin. Arvind now driving forward from midfield. Finding the run of Hanslim. Does well there. This is Eldon Colasso. Sweden Barbosa losing it in a crucial position, and you can see the heads and shoulders of the MANORA players falling slowly but surely. This is Clayton Fernandez. SESA Football Academy have managed this game well in the second half. This is Sandeep now. Michael. Dominic's clearance falls straight to Shujam, who bamboozles Michael. This is Stephen Colasso with a pile driver, and Alison Suarez just about managing to palm it away to safety. Shujam doing brilliantly over there to absolutely leave Michael Silva for dead. Stephen does well, gets the shot on, but Alison Suarez up to the task. And you can see a very tired MANORA team at the moment. And they've worked very hard, and they've been working tirelessly to get this goal back, and the likes of Michael and Arvind Silva, they're almost on their knees. And Stephen Colasso will take this corner kick for SESA Football Academy. The ball comes in, Kaitan's header, but straight to Alison Suarez. This is Joyvin now on his typically marauding runs. This is Hanslim Furtado now. Hanslim plays it back to Joyvin. Suraj doing ever so well and winning the ball, but Aniston does well. This is Aniston. Hanslim Furtado. Hanslim's ball in, but Vishnuga's header. This is Sweden Barbosa. Arvind. Joe Liston. Joe Liston's shot. More in hope than anything else there from Joe Liston. Goes way over the bar without troubling Ronald Camillo. He's made that crucial save at 2-1 from Eldon Colasso, which is probably was the turning point in the match. That instant reaction save from Ronald Camillo. This is Joyvin. Aniston. This is Eldon Colasso. Eldon driving forward. This is Aniston. Gets the corner there, Aniston Fernandez. And you will see the men in red flooding forward in search of that elusive equalizer at the moment. Can they get this goal back, Manora? Ball comes in. The header from Kunal Salgaonkar, but brilliantly handled again by Ronald Comillo as the ball came in back from Juliston. This is Ronald Comillo, plays it long. Marlon Borges heads it straight to Alison Suarez. You can see tired legs out there at the moment. It's perseverance right now and rigor which is keeping these players on. They work tirelessly, both teams, giving each other everything that they have. They know the importance of this match, especially SESA Football Academy. You can see Joyvin almost trying his best to reach. He's giving everything on that right wing. This is Jeniton. Hanslam doesn't get it under control, but this is Aniston Fernandez. Steps forward. Aniston Fernandez drives it in, but well defended by Suraj. This is Maron Borges against Michael Silva. But Michael, has he won the throw-in? I think he has, but there is a player down in the box for SESA Football Academy and the stretcher has been called in. It is Sandeep who's on the ground. That is Sandeep being stretched off by the stretcher boys, and we will start proceedings yet again with Joyvin taking the throw-in for Manora. This is Michael to Arvind. Juliston. Jeniton. Jeniton's ball in, but it's deflected straight into the hands of Ronald Comillo, and this time it is Suraj who's gone onto the ground. SESA Football Academy just almost doing anything to run the clock down at the moment, because they know that they are so close to their first victory of this year's league. And Deepraj Sangelkar showing Suraj the way out into the touchline. Only 2 minutes of normal time left for SESA Football Academy to hold on, plus additional time. As the long ball is played forward by Ronald Comillo. Anywhere will do right now for SESA Football Academy. Suzawan Dice's ball forward. Pressed hard there. Now SESA Football Academy have a spring in their step. They know the importance of the 3 points right now. This is Arvind Silva. Aniston. Aniston's ball forward. This is Hanslam Furtado. And a poor pass from Hanslam. This is Michael. Plays it up. This is Eldon. And he gives away the free kick. Eldon Colasso. Sandeep has come onto the field. He's had a good job down that right wing. He was bamboozled early on with Eldon Colasso's running, but he stepped it up a gear, Sandeep, as the match has progressed. As Youth Club of Manora win another throw in. This is Michael with the throw. This is Eldon who fails to keep it in. Sandeep's throw. This is Shajam, almost trying to find Stephen Colasso, but Juliston does well. This is Arvind Silva to Aniston. Aniston's ball forward has been intercepted again by Sandeep. This is Shajam. Does well. Cayetan Fernandez gives the ball away. 4 minutes of additional time shown by Akash Telgu. And this is Arvind Silva's ball forward. The referee just correcting his additional time. He shows 5 minutes of additional time. 5 minutes for MANORA to get something out of this game right now. And this is a corner kick for MANORA. Can they get something out of this game? The ball comes in from Jenitin, and it will be straight into the hands of Ronald Camillo, who collects it, and almost like a building falling down, he falls to his knees and goes onto the ground. It's funny really sometimes how goalkeepers collect a ball and goes down onto the ground to waste some time. This is Michael Silva. Michael's ball forward. This is Jorvin. Aniston. Juliston. And that is a free kick in a very, very good position for Youth Club of MANORA. Is this the moment? Is this the opportunity that they've been waiting for? Youth Club of MANORA. Can they take advantage of this free kick? But their captain, their main man who takes these free kicks in this position, and I dare say that you've seen Nicholas Fernandez score from this situation already 2 times in the league, but he's not on the field at the moment, Nicholas Fernandez, and the burden will probably fall on Arvind Silva and Aniston Fernandez. It's going to be interesting to see who takes this free kick. As Aniston and Arvind stand over this ball, it looks like it's going to be Aniston Fernandez. Aniston Fernandez. This is Aniston straight into the wall. He gets the volley, but not keeping it on target. And gets deflected out for a corner kick. And their main set piece taker, Nicholas Fernandez, not on the field. And boy, do they miss him right now in that situation. However, this is Myron Borges now, down the left wing, playing it to Dominic Roy-Suarez. Kunal Salgaonkar, can they finish it off? Kunal Salgaonkar! It's come off the post. What an opportunity to seal their first win of the tournament, and they've squandered it. But it is going to be a corner kick for SESA Football Academy as they look to shut out Youth Club of MANORA as we head into the last minute of this game. This is Shajam. He's gonna look to call it in. Not many forward for obvious reasons for SESA Football Academy, but Aaron Dice just flicks it on for another corner, and it's really inexperience there right now from Aaron Dice. There was literally no one there for him to touch that, and that should be really coming from Alison Sorry. This is Cayetan Fernandez. gives away the free kick. Kaiten. A yellow card shown this time to Kaiten Fernandez for wasting time. This is Michael Silva. Into the last attack for MANORA. Can they create something? This is Jolistin. Plays it back, still in possession for MANORA, and headed out by Vishnu Gosavi. The throw-in, begging for the whistle right now, the SESA Academy players, and that is the final whistle from Deepraj Sangelkar and SESA Football Academy. You can see the joy in that dugout. Charles Adol Dias congratulating his players because they've registered the first win of this year's campaign, and they have kept their hopes alive to stay alive in the Selval Goa Professional League. What a match this has been. All the 5 goals coming in that first half as the referees walk back into their dugout. SESA Football Academy will be erupting with joy at the moment, and Youth Club of MANORA have been brought down to earth after 2 consecutive victories, because at full time from the Dulair Stadium the scoreline reads SESA Football Academy 3, Youth Club of MANORA 2. And on to tomorrow's match. Boy, I can't wait for this, because it is Salgaonkar Football Club versus Kalingut Association. Salgaonkar cannot afford a slip up, because if they do, if Kalingut Association put it across Salgaonkar Football Club, that is the end of the road for Salgaonkar's title hopes, and it is all Sporting Club de Goa's title to win.
হেডলাইন্স।
প্রথম 4 দফার ভোটেই 100 আসন পেরিয়ে গেছে বিজেপির। পঞ্চম দফার প্রচারে এসে রাজ্যে দাবি প্রধানমন্ত্রীর।
4 चरणों के चुनाव में बंगाल की जागरूक जनता ने इतने चौके छक्के मारे, इतने चौके छक्के मारे कि बीजेपी की सीटों की सेंचुरी हो गई है।
শীতলকুচি নিয়ে কুকথার জের, দিলীপ ঘোষের প্রচারে নিষেধাজ্ঞা চেয়ে কমিশনকে চিঠি তৃণমূল কংগ্রেসের। শীতলকুচির ঘটনা অমিত শাহর প্ল্যান বলে রানাঘাটে প্রচারে গিয়ে দাবি করেন মমতা বন্দ্যোপাধ্যায়। পুরোটাই প্রধানমন্ত্রী জানতেন বলে তোপ দাগেন তৃণমূল সুপ্রিমো। ভোটের প্রচারে সক্রিয়